All right, here we are. Guess who I'm with today? 12 years in the NFL, the one and only Desmond Clark. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, Shark? How you doing, man?
Not much, man. Wow. So, just a little deep dive into it, man. You ready to start, man?
I'm ready.
All right. So, okay, growing up, I got to ask you, what was one of your dreams? Was it going to the NFL?
Well, yeah, that was a dream. But there's the difference between goal and dream. It wasn't a goal, but it was a dream. So yes, that's every kid's dream that's playing a sport, right? If it's baseball, they dream about MLB. If it's football, they dream about NFL. If it's basketball, they dream about the NBA. So yeah, that was a dream.
So growing up there, and you're in high school, college, whatever like that. What was the likelihood of you going to the NFL? I mean, did you have this all along, like this was like my only thing I'm going to do, or did you have a backdrop?
No, so that's a goal, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Like I think it was after my junior year in college when I kind of settled in on, all right, I can go to the NFL. This can be real. But throughout like high school and things like that, I was just trying to be the best player that I could be for high school, or be the best high school quarterback in the city, you know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Got to college and I wanted to be the best receiver in the ACC, well, on the team, and then in the ACC. That's how my mind was kind of wired. It's just, how good can I be right here where I'm at? Okay.
And then you get the call to the NFL.
Yeah.
That day when you got drafted, okay, what was going through your mind?
Well, that day when I got drafted, what was going through my mind was I wasn't going to get drafted. Because I tell the story a lot, but it was two other tight ends. Rufus French is one of those tight ends. I can't remember the other tight end that played at Washington, but Rufus French played at Ole Miss. And they were the two top prospects at tight end. And my agent said, once they go off the board, then now you'll be somewhere after that. They didn't go off the board. The guy from Washington went off the board, I think, in like the 5th round. Rufus French was still on. So I was just waiting for him to get drafted.
Yeah.
And until he got drafted, I was like, well, I'm not getting drafted. But I actually got drafted before he did. So I was sitting there thinking like, it's not going to happen. But then I got a call from Shanahan, and Shanahan said, hey, man, how'd you feel about being a Denver Bronco? And I was like, I'll be feeling horse-powered about that. Yeah.
I love that. So how was the nerves during draft day? Because, I mean, you're not getting that call yet.
Yeah.
I mean, are you just like waiting around and you're like, what is going through your mind?
No, I mean, I was pretty relaxed because my agent, he told me, it was like, hey, if it's a good draft, you'll get drafted in the 4th round. If it's a bad draft, he said you'll get drafted in the 6th round.
Okay.
I got drafted in the 6th round.
Yeah.
So it was getting towards that time you start to, like I say, think, is it going to happen? But it happened just like he said it was, because it was a bad draft for tight ends that year. And it was the 6th round. So generally, I'm not like a nervous person. So I'm pretty like just take it as it comes. And that's how I was during the draft.
And then you get drafted, and then you go to the NFL as a rookie.
Yeah.
Just break it down here, what it takes to be an NFL player.
Man, it takes a lot. When I got drafted, so I went to Denver. I had a Hall of Famer in front of me, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
I had 2 eventual Pro Bowlers in front of me with Dwayne Carswell and Byron Chamberlain. Both of those guys made it to Pro Bowls, and they just had come off of 2 consecutive NFL championships. So I'm thinking I may not even get to play, or I may not even make this team. So it was more so of me just, one of the scouts kind of got me locked in, and that's when I talk about the whole self-motivation on stage.
Yeah.
He's told me to start comparing myself to those guys, and he told me I wasn't as good as them at the time. But he didn't mean it in a bad way. He said, you got to decide how good you want to be.
Makes sense.
Not looking at how good somebody else is.
Yeah.
And that's when we was talking on stage today, is about, hey, be self-motivated, not others motivated. And that changed my mindset to, okay, let me just work on how good I can be. And then the chips will fall where they may.
And then 12 years in the NFL, I mean, to be in condition that time, I mean, seriously, on off season, how do you stay for, over a decade in the NFL, be in great shape every time?
A little bit of luck. Because people get injured, right? So,
were you ever injured?
Yeah, I never had like a season-ending injury. This is probably my most catastrophic injury, having a broken arm, having to have surgery on it. Broke a bone in the back, couple bones in the back, a rib, a hand. So I had some injuries, but nothing that really kept me out for more than 6 weeks. This kept me out for 6 weeks. Everything else was like, even my broken back was like, I think I came back and played in 4 weeks.
And that's amazing.
Yeah, so it's just a commitment. And when you're playing professional sports, it was a little different back then. Everybody worked out as a team, right? So when there's off-season workouts, it was voluntary mandatory. So if you wasn't there,
when they say voluntary, it means you better be there, right?
Yeah. Or when you get here, you may be demoted, or we may just find a way for you not to be on the team.
Ooh. Okay, so one of your greatest moments. What sticks in your mind as one of the best catches or something that just like, wow?
Super Bowl. Just coming out of the tunnel when we got announced as the NFC champions, Chicago Bears, coming out of that tunnel in Miami, and just knowing, man, I am playing in the Super Bowl. Just that moment. It wasn't even a play or a catch. It was just the moment of running out on the field. Man, I actually played in the Super Bowl. How many people in life get to say that?
And you have that, man, the whole world's watching you at that time. I got to ask you, so is there like a catch or something like that? You know, when you make a first down and you have the crowd roaring for you and they're screaming your name, what's going through your mind? What kind of hype is that? I mean, is there any?
It is, but then it dies. It goes away real quick.
So you're like in a zone the whole time.
So it's like you may get that for 7 to 10 seconds, and then you got to go back to the next play. Yeah. So you make a big catch, you get up, you celebrate, whatever, and then it's all right. I gotta get to the next play. So I've had a lot of catches in the NFC Championship game. Caught one right down the middle for 30 yards.
Nice.
It was a great catch. I got up, celebrated the first down. I had an outstanding block that game that got Thomas Jones into the end zone. I still got a picture of him high stepping in the end zone and me running behind him with the cornerback who I knocked over on the ground. You celebrate those, but then it's right back to the next play.
Okay, do you miss it at all?
I don't, man. I get that question a lot. It's one of those things that I appreciate, and I look back on very, very joyfully. But like, you can't get stuck in yesterday. Mm-hmm. So I look back on it fondly, but like where I'm at today, I want to be right. Where I'm at is where I need to be focused on. So I don't think about it a whole lot. So if I don't think about it a whole lot, I can't say that I miss it.
Ooh, good scenario. Okay, so what's Desmond like at home? Any hobbies?
What am I like at home?
Like to cook, anything like that, or?
I just got back into golf this year.
Oh boy.
So, but I've been saying for years I'm gonna play golf more, and it never happened. Mm-hmm. And so this year I actually had to put it in the schedule. So Friday mornings from 7 to 1, I have my schedule blocked out. So if I'm at home on a Friday, I'm on a golf course, and I got that half a day blocked out.
Sweet. Are you a good golfer?
I'm decent. I hit some good shots. I hit some shots you'd be like, oh, damn, he can play. And I hit some shots like, oh, damn, he sucked.
I know. Every day's a different day in golf, isn't it?
Every hole is a different hole. Yeah. So, but I'm getting better. Like, I really want to get good. Yeah.
I guarantee you will too, man, with the work ethic.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Okay, music. I'm gonna wrap it up with this music. What kind of music motivates you and stuff like that? Do you have any certain bands you like or groups or?
Nah, you know what, man? I rarely ever listen to music anymore.
Oh, wow.
But if I'm gonna listen to music, it's definitely gonna be rap music. It's gonna be some. If I want to get into a mind frame of like, all right, I'm about to go out and just conquer the world. Yeah, I'm listening to some 2010 to 2015, Lil Wayne, Young Jeezy, Jay-Z, Kanye West, that type of stuff. Yeah.
Well, for me, I'm Run DMC kind of guy.
Okay,
a little older than you, man.
No,
I'm going way back.
I can get some Run DMC,
you know, Raheem, all that stuff.
Yeah. My Adidas. Yeah.
My Adidas. Oh my God, that was a great song.
Rock the Bells.
Oh my, Rock the Bells is great.
Yeah.
Then they did the one with Aerosmith. You know that one. Of course, Walk This Way.
Yeah, Walk This Way.
They were pioneers in their industry.
Yeah.
Run DMC. I mean, who doesn't love them? And the Biggie, Tupac stuff, all that stuff.
Oh yeah. Now, if I want to get in that real mindset where I gotta like, all right, I'm listening to some Tupac for sure.
Little California Love, all that good stuff.
Yeah. And if I gotta get aggressive, I'm gonna listen to some Hit 'Em Up, the diss song from Tupac. Yeah. It's gonna get you in a mindset.
Love
one way or another.
So to everybody out there, what are you doing now, man? You're doing a little bit of consulting. You're doing some speaking tours, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So speaking. But what I do every day is Bear Down Logistics. So I own a logistics company. We focus on moving heavy haul, heavy stuff like big 250,000 pound transformers and 300,000 pound boilers.
Holy cow.
But then, I mean, we also do the regular stuff on the dry vans, the flatbeds and all of that. But everyone knows us as a company for doing heavy haul.
You out there doing the stuff too with them, or are you just guiding the show?
No, we out there.
Look at that.
He came out and filmed some stuff, and we get out. So we're brokers, right?
Yeah.
And you don't usually see brokers get out in the field.
No, not at all.
You know, they stay behind the computer, behind the phone.
Yep.
But no, when we have a big project, especially with a client that we never worked with before, no, we're gonna be there. We want to show our face and develop that relationship. You know, just like we talked about on stage, the power of relationships. You can't do that over a phone and just send the emails. You got to go get face to face with people and shake hands and, you know, and let them see you and feel you. And I could see them and feel their energy. Yeah.
Well, dude, man, it was great sitting down talking to you, man. This guy's ready to play the NFL. Look at those guns, man.
Too old for that stuff now.
That's a wrap, guys. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Yes, sir.